afternoon, everyone. How are we all? Hope you're okay. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to some more LMU. Why is that not loading up again? It's doing that weird bug. But let me just go back to that and then go back. It should come on when I do that, I think. Let me just click on that. Oh, that's why. I need to just click on that. But yeah, welcome back. I'm not even joking. I'm out of breath just sitting in this room right now. So this is going to be interesting. The aim is to do 2 of these races. They're 80-minute. It's an 80-minute long race. This one starts in 4 minutes. The first one. I know what the weather's going to do because I've just been watching George do his race. So I kind of know what's going to happen and what strategy you need to do. So it'll be interesting if I can survive 2 races, chat. I'm not even joking. That I don't know why, but I'm finding it hard to breathe in this room right now. It's like taking my breath away just sitting here. So I'm struggling to feel like I'm getting enough oxygen in. It's crazy. It's very, very hot. It's very, very humid, and it's just, yeah, it's not very pleasant. So I've had to open the curtain. So it might look a bit lighter in here because I've had to open the curtain to let some actual oxygen into the room. So I've got the fan basically coming in from just outside to blow some oxygen into this room. So yeah, we'll try and survive 2 races. That's the aim. I didn't do it. I've done one. I think I did 2 laps with dry just to get the fuel ratio for the dry phase. And I've got the fuel ratio for the wet phase with 2 laps because I couldn't practice. It was too hot. So I've kind of just got a thrown together setup that I hope will work. And we'll see how it goes because there's no way I could sit in here and do more than 2-3 laps to practice because I would have been dead before the stream even started. It's that hot in here right now. So yeah, let's see if we can survive the first race. And then I think the first race will finish and you'll have about 15 minutes to chill. We'll have a little 15 minutes before the 7 o'clock race just to rest and see if we can go again. And then that'll be it. I'll just do these 2 races today and then we'll come back tomorrow morning with another morning stream. But yeah, it should be interesting. I don't feel as comfortable. It's weird because I don't feel as comfortable with the Lexus as I do with the BMW on this track or the Mercedes. I actually felt better with the Mercedes when at Spas. There's no point me buying an AC unit because I couldn't afford to run it silent. It'd be too expensive to run. So even if I had an AC unit right now, I wouldn't be able to put it on because it's just too expensive on the electricity. There's no way I can physically run an AC unit, so I wouldn't do it. Even if I got given one now, someone just delivered it, I wouldn't put it on because it'd be too expensive, way too expensive. There's more important stuff to spend your money on than that. Right, let's jump into this one anyway. We've got 1 minute to go. Woo. And then we can jump into the race and try and survive it. In the wet phase, the Lexus is normally okay, but something I don't know what it is at Spa, John. I don't know about this Lexus at Spa. It doesn't feel as good as it. I don't know if it's a setup. Maybe it's a setup. It could be something to do with the setup on the Go setup. It's not updated yet. It's still on 1.31. I don't know whether it's slightly out with the BOP, something's different, but it shouldn't be. It should still work. But I don't feel comfortable at Spa with the Lexus setup. It's a strange feeling. The Mercedes feels really good on the Go setup, and so does the BMW. But the Lexus is a little bit, I don't know, strange. So yeah, we'll just have to see if we can. I'm gonna go with a wet setup for the race as well. It starts dry, but I'm just gonna go in with the wet setup. -1 aero. So 11 is the wet setup aero. I'm gonna go in with 10, and I'm hoping that will help us survive because the the preload's different as well. So in the race, we might be very slow in the dry phase for the first 7 or 8 laps. So for the first 20 minutes, I'm going to be off pace. But I'm hoping that will then make me a bit more consistent in the rain, because there's a couple of corners with this Lexus where even in the rain, it floats. I don't know what it is. I've tried lowering the rear ride height and it still feels floaty. I've changed the diff. It still feels floaty. So yeah, we'll just see if I can survive it, basically. There's 2 splits. We're in top split for the first one. I am going to go for a wee before I do this race as well, actually. But yeah, we got the qualifying there. So we're going to try that. I've had to put an extra click of aero on the qualifying setup and lower it, which I don't normally need to do. Normally for me, I only need to do one or the other. Just lower the rear ride height by 1 or 2 clicks, or aero. Like, you keep one, you never do both together. But with this, I had to do both to make it feel vaguely comfortable for me, and I still don't feel comfortable with it. So it's really weird. I don't know what I don't know why it feels so dodgy, but I'm hoping we'll survive. The race is going to be about survival anyway, and like I say, that's why I'm going with the wet setup for the race. I'm not doing the dry setup, because you can't up the aero during the pit stop, because you're not putting enough fuel in. You pit too early to. You need to put in, like, it's only like 30% fuel, so you end up being in the pits for an extra 10 seconds or something like that. So yeah, it's not worth it. Right, I'm gonna go. Well, it might be more than 10 seconds. I'm gonna go for a quick wee before the qualifying. I'll be back in a second. Hit the like if you want. I won't be long. Woo. Like a sauna in here. Okay, now. It's like an absolute sauna in this room. But yeah, we'll see if we can survive this. You all right, Russell? Russell with the shit joke. Right, we'll get that overlay ready, because I need to make sure the right tires are on. Actually, that's the point with the race setup. I think I've got the right tires saved on that setup. Right, let's just go. And I think I've got enough fuel for 5 laps. So let me preview. Like with the preview, launch overlay. It should be on for me. It should be on for you as well now. Right, let's go. Oh, wait there. What's the... Oh, it's very cold. So good job I've got the... I do have the brake vents on a bit. Don't know if they're on too much. We'll find out in a minute. I've only put 5 laps of fuel in. Did I need more than that? I have only got 5 laps of fuel here. Maybe I should have put more. Oh, audio. Yeah. Fucking hell. Oh, fuck. Fuckity fuck. Where the fuck is my audio? Where's it got? There it is. Right, there you go. I would say if we warm the tyres up for 2 laps, that should be good enough to do just 5 laps. Some people are going with more fuel. Maybe we'll change that for the next race. This race is more about learning anyway. We're just going to try and figure it out. I watched George do his race, so I don't think that rain's going to do anything. I think that's just a little bit of rain. At this stage, I think it's not going to do anything at all because it's a dry quali this. What I could do actually here, you know, I could just go back into the pits and go back out now so the tires are warmer. No, we'll just carry on. I'll just heat the tires up. But yeah, I definitely don't. But for the drive of the car, this is one of the first tracks I've come to that I actually think I prefer the BMW and Mercedes here than the Lexus. The Lexus normally feels really good, but I don't know. I can't get to grips with it on this track, and it makes me think it has to be setup related because it shouldn't be bad here. I'm pretty sure the Lexus should be very, very strong here. So I do think it's just probably related to the setup. Let's try and get some heat there. All right, we're not at 50 degrees yet. This next lap should warm the tires up a bit though. Ooh, a little bit of a lock up on the brakes there. Tire's not fully warmed up yet. I had to give it a little lift. Let's just. This lap obviously won't matter, will it? So we might as well just warm the tires up a bit. Why is someone on wet tires? I don't think you need wet tires, mate. I don't think you need wet tires, mate. It's literally drizzling. If I was a dinner lady, I'd be shouting, "It's spitting!" It definitely. I don't know what it is with this bloody setup, but it feels unsafe to drive. Like, almost like it wants to slide into the corners. It gives me no confidence at chucking it in, which is weird. Because I like this track. I'm normally pretty competitive around here. It's a long way before PS6 though, Russell. You're talking 2028, mate. So he'd have to wait like 18 months or whatever, so, or longer. I don't think he wants to wait that long, probably. Right, let's. I don't know why I forgot to go for the wide line there. At least we got a bit of temperature now. They're not fully warmed up, but. Oh, the terrible exit for some reason. What's the info? Damp? What? Are we screwed here? Is it going to get wetter? I presume you just got to get your lap in, haven't you? rain on George's qualifying? I can't remember. I don't think it did it. I was watching George's quali and I don't think it rained on his. What the hell? God. Oh, it's wet. Plebbed it there. I messed it up.
That time was a 2:21.12.
I don't think it rained on you, Cogs, quali, you know. I mean, we should be able to go quicker, but depends how wet it gets here. I had to give it a little lift then. It says it's still damp. If it goes slightly wet, then we're screwed, aren't we? Oh, it feels like it's going wet. It's getting very slippery. Yeah, I think the grip's going. I don't think this... Is it gonna stop raining at all? Let me just... Got one more lap. The right tires are cooling down as well. I think that's it, chat. I don't think we're gonna get quicker. That is weird. I swear. Chat, did any of you watch UCOG's race? Because I'm pretty sure in quali it was dry. So why the flipping hell is this one pissing? Why is it raining? What the hell is happening here? They were in the 18s and it was dry. I watched it, yeah, because on his last lap he messed up a 17. It was bone dry. Totally dry track in UCOG's qualifying. That is weird. I mean, I can do another lap here, but I mean, I don't think the track's going to be dry enough, is it? If you look at how much I'm losing. I'll try it up in the slip a bit and just... I mean, I don't think this is even worthwhile going. I don't even think this is worthwhile. I think this is just too wet. It even looks like there's a bit of a sheen to the track now. Yeah, no, there's no grip. There's no grip there. Yeah, it's not got the grip. No, no chance. No chance. That is so... I mean, I messed up a pole lap then as well. If I would have got that last corner right, that was a pole lap. But I messed it up. That's annoying. Right. At least we know that that's possible. We might need to run. Get out of that pit. Put the brake vents really high. And just get out straight away to get that lap in. If that's possible, you need to get your lap in within the first, like... First run. You just got to go for it. Right, let's load up the race setup. Now, I'm going with a wet setup basically for this, with one less aero. And we need to, when it rains, we need to lower it down to 0.84. I think. Oh, that might not be right. Don't you normally use more fuel in the wet? I might just leave it on that, you know. I might just leave it on the ratio that we've got because I don't trust the wet weather one that it did before. I'm not convinced of that. No one's going to improve. No one's going to be able to go any quicker because it was just too wet. It's a strange one. Oh, Jesus Christ, this is so sweaty. Be interesting because I'm going with the wet setup here. Oh, wait there. Have I got the wet setup on because I'm on dry tires? Oh, yeah, we want dry tires, don't we? We obviously want dry tires for the start, and then we'll change to wets. Chill. This is horrible. It's too sweaty.
And drivers go to the grid
Right.
for a race start.
Let me go to track. Let me get the go setup sorted, and then I'm gonna. Right. The only thing we're doing at the pit stop is, do I change my ratio? It said I used lower, but I think it was wrong. So I might just leave it on what it's on. I think I'd rather have more fuel than less. So. The brake bias might be a little bit to the rear here, but I've got high aero, so it should be okay. But we are going to need to put wet tires on and full fuel, so that's the pit stop. That you've got to fill as much as you can up in the pit stop. All right, let's. We're gonna get swamped at the start here by the BMWs. We'll just leave the ratio on for now. Oh,
Formation lap has started.
we can see what the ratio goes to for the next race, and then we can worry about it then, can't we? Might need adjust. We'll just take a note of what it is in the wet. I'm a little bit, yeah, we're going to get swamped by that BMW, and it's a Ford as well. Oh, crap, I didn't realize there was a Ford in that. I didn't realize there was a Ford in that group as well. All right, let's get ready to go.
Green flag, green flag.
Right, we'll brake early because I had to back off. I would have hit him then. Yeah, I'm gonna have to back off again because I don't want to die on lap one. just got hit. We got a position back there. So I've got more aero on than I should have now, chat, just so you know. I've got 10 on the wing. Normally you'd only run 8 at most, 7 or 8, but I've got 10 on the rear wing. Purely because you don't have enough time with the fueling to up the fuel. You can see I'm really slow on the corners. Sorry, on the straights. Oof. So I fully expect to lose a fair chunk during this very early stage of the race. Why is there a yellow flag? Was there a yellow flag then? I thought I saw a yellow flag. Man, the understeer is crazy. I've got so much understeer. Probably the tyres on... Yeah, the tyres are not warmed up. I'm going to be vulnerable on the straight. I need to push and I need to go flat out here and hope I build up a gap because I'm going to be so slow on this straight. Might have enough there just to hold on. I have got high aero on, but we should have enough momentum there. If I can stay with them in the dry phase, if they've got dry setups on, it should be interesting. See, that was a slow lap, but... Ooh, he hit him then. Just have to save a bit of fuel here because these are fighting. Like, I think we can go a lot quicker than what we're doing here, but I'm having to just lift and coast because there's a lot of battling going on. This is really slow, the pace here. I mean, even with the extra aero I'm running, I'm pretty sure we should be in the well into the 19s. So yeah, this is losing us a lot of time. Oh, it's gonna get aggressive. It looks a bit aggressive between them then, but...
Lap 2:22.48.
He had to get past him because this Lambo was holding him up. I think the Lambo's a bit off pace. Oh, this is annoying. I've got no straight line speed. I mean, I'm hoping it'll pay off in the wet stint, so hopefully it'll pay off when we do the wet stint in a minute. It's going to rain in a bit, so I need to get past it. I can't really afford to sit behind this guy because he's quite a bit off pace, I think. I can't really send it there. Got to be alongside in the braking zone. So understeery right now. Oh, he's very wide there, isn't he? Really wide, that Lambo. Problem is, the leader's just getting away because we're having to just cruise. And with our high aero as well, we're using more virtual energy because obviously the car's not very aerodynamic at the moment. Can't really send it. There's nowhere I can do it. It's not really. You can't just send it on championship races. You got to be. It's got to be a worthwhile send. I just don't have. I have no straight line speed.
1.10.
I think it'll pay off though. I think it'll pay off when it rains. I think it's going to pay off. I mean, we're losing. I think I should be in the 19s. I'm pretty confident we would be in the 19s here if we had no traffic. Man, this Lambo's is way off pace. I mean, look how much the BMW's got away. It's wide there again. Got no straight line speed at all, so we just have to sit behind and save. I've got no other option, but I mean, my car's using more than theirs no matter what because of the aero I'm running, so We just have to be patient and wait for the rain, which should be hitting soon. It's because the quali was dodgy. It rained in quali, so if you got a good lap in quali early, you benefited. I didn't get that lap in. I messed it up, didn't I? So also, if he had his vents really high and got the temperature in for one lap, that would have helped massively.
Lap 2, 20.81.
He looks, I mean, he struggles in the middle sector, which makes me think he's running low aero, which might be a problem for him in the rain phase. Well, that's going to be a severe track limit, that, I think. I don't know why it's an orange for that. That's too much for that. That did not deserve a 1.75. That did not deserve a 1.75 at all, but we'll take it. I literally didn't gain anything. It'll rain anyway, so track limits shouldn't be a problem when it rains. They're not normally an issue. Man, this guy's really slow. I need to go for it. All right, now I need to push through here, though. Just use some fuel up now. Try and get away with this aero, though. It's going to be hard. Right, there's the rain. What I need to do is stay ahead before the twisty bit, because he's really slow in the middle sector, really slow. Now this gets wet very quick. I was watching it on George's stream and it gets wet really quick, chat. Like, you need to pit as soon as, like, pretty much it says. Although we might be able to get 9 laps in here with it being lap 7 now. That'll be helpful if you can get 9 laps in. What I need to do is build that gap up, because I've got a little bit less virtual energy with this aero, so I'm going to be in the pits a bit longer, but I know I was getting held up behind him, so even with a bit of rain on the track, we're up on that part of the track, so what is the grip like on the track here? Is it damp yet? Still high grip. I reckon we'll be able to do an extra lap here, which will be so beneficial because you won't have to worry about fuel as much. Now it says damp though already. Okay, wait there. Maybe not. We'll have to keep an eye on it, chat. We might be able to do an extra lap.
That time was a 2:19.92.
I lifted. Come on, game. Okay, we might be in trouble here because we've had 2 track limits and they've took massive amounts off. It feels, yeah, it's starting to feel wet already here. I think we need to up the slip angle a bit. Hey, we have to pit, chat. We have to pit. We have no choice. This is going to get wet. We're going to have to pit. You can already feel it's going. This is getting wet so quickly. I'm going to actually go up on that. Oh, sliding. Guys, you need to pit, trust me. Trust me. You need to pit here. Just trust me on it. I already know. I've already watched George's race, so you don't want to stay out. I hope they stay out because they'll be screwed. Everyone's watched George's race, I think. Now, what we got to be careful of here is the pit lane because you're going to be... We need to get that on so I can see the traffic behind. Some people are staying out. That's a mistake. Yeah, but he pitted this lap, Gary. He said it was way too wet. When you come out of the pits, just watch how wet this is. It's soaking. Like, it is proper wet by the time you get out. At the moment, we've got no one coming. We can go. Right, we've got no one in front of us. Lambo's gonna have to wait. Just watch, like, I'll show you now already. Look, slightly wet already, look. And it's, wait, that guy who stayed out will be in trouble. I do think I should have changed the ratio on the fuel, but we'll figure that out. Make sure we check it at the end. See what the correct ratio should have been. Now, we need to fuel save. We have to fuel save from now. I mean, it might not go 42 laps, 32 laps for us, though, because George was flying in the Porsche. He was flying, so I doubt this will go 32 from here. Probably only go 31, so we won't have to do as much saving, probably, but just cover it. See what I mean by how wet it goes, chat? Look at this, already spray. P1's losing so much time. You can see it on the Delta. So he's on mediums. He's trying to stay out. That's not going to work. It's not fully scripted, but it's going to be similar every time. So it's like scripted to start at a certain point, but it's not always going to be the exact same. That is the only corner that causes a huge issue with this Lexus in the way. Just doesn't, it just starts to slide.
Lap 2:42.98.
I brake too late. Shit. This BMW is struggling in front. I reckon he's got a dry setup on because he was in the lead before. So he's really struggling now. Still a bit slippery there. I actually think we might need to go 7.7 on that TC. It's getting really wet. Let's just try it. Let's just see what it feels like with 7.7. I do need to save a bit more fuel. Fuel ratio is wrong as well, I think. I think I'm too low on the ratio for the... I don't know, actually. It might just need to adjust, mightn't it? Probably just needs to adjust with the pit stop. Right, we're up to P3. Oh, I've got damage now. Yeah, I mean, it did lose the rear, so not his fault.
That time was a 2:40.28.
Hopefully that's not going to affect us too much, rear damage. It's only 1%. I don't like rear damage. Let's just continue to keep the saving going. Oh, it's really wet. It's getting really wet. Puddles are everywhere. Look at the puddles. This corner here is just horrible with this car. It just...
Lap 2:42.74.
Now, it's obviously going to be very slow now, and it will say 30 laps, but it's going to go more than that because it dries up a bit. But this is extreme wet right now. If this was a real-life race, it would not be... I'm pretty sure it would be stopped by now. I don't think they'd allow you to carry on in this. So my prediction is we're the ones that have put the wet setup on at the start. Malaruka, hope you're well, man. Smash that legend mode there for Malaruka, chat. Appreciate it, mate. Thank you very much for the support, legend. He's sliding a lot there, isn't he? Oh, that went a bit weird. That'll lose me a bit. Looks like I needed more fuel on the ratio, you know. That could be a bit of a problem. I kind of need to short shift a bit, probably. I'll have a little look what the ratio is saying in a minute. All right, we had a bit of a moment on that lap. Yeah, I needed more fuel. I needed to put it up to 0.89 at the pit stop.
3.60.
At least we know that for the when we pit. Just don't rev it too much. Might help a bit. Man, this is so wet now. Bloody hell.
Jeez. It's doing that weird sliding. It just randomly just starts sliding this car. That's why I don't particularly get on with it at this track. It just like almost feels like the rear just goes completely. Still need to save a bit more because it's probably going to go another 18 laps after this. The virtual energy is fine. It's that fuel. I needed to up the fuel ratio. It's a bit annoying that I didn't get that right. Right, I think it's starting to dry up a little bit now.
242.46.
Might not look like it, but I think it... Oh shit, I had to brake too late. I think it is starting to dry a bit. Like the rain intensity is dropping a bit. Oh, the terrible exit. Just lost me about a second, that one corner. He's just had a big mistake there. The leader is using quite a lot of fuel there, you know. So am I, to be fair, even though I'm lifting coasting. So we need 18 laps of fuel after this, don't we? We need to save more. Oh shit. Be careful. The only thing is, this, like I said, because we based it off of George's pace, I don't know what the P1's pace is like compared to George's. That was a terrible lap, but I messed up turn one, didn't I? Looks like I'm good for virtual energy. It's just the fuel. It is just the fuel that we're a bit low on. That issue there, that is what I don't like with this car. It just randomly starts losing downforce. Oh, I need more. I need to save more, don't I? Here, we need to save weight loads more. Yeah, we gotta save more. This is gonna go possibly 32 laps when it dries out. So we have to be prepared for that. It's gonna mean a lot of saving required. It's not like coasting at all.
Time 2:41.55.
Trying to utilize every possible part of the track to save fuel, because we need to should try and make it 32 laps. As the track gets quicker, I think it will say 32. We'll see. If not, we can push at the end anyway. Right, there's a lot more grip there now. That corner is these slow corners in this car are horrible.
Lap 2:39.93.
It should go green, I think, is it? No, it didn't. I thought that would have gone green. It's only at 0.25 though, so it doesn't matter. I lifted a little bit too early there. Way too early for the lift. Still says 31, but you can see the lap times are starting to drop now, so that'll be interesting what happens with that. If I would have changed the fuel ratio, we'd have been in a really good position here. Because I've got so much virtual energy, it's just fuel. So it's just the fuel that's the problem. If I would have got that, if I would have changed that, at least we know for the next race anyway. So yeah, 0.90. 0.90 for the wet stint we need to change it to, so we need to remember that. And that will help us massively in the second race, because we'll be able to push. At the moment, I'm not saving for the virtual energy. My virtual energy is good. We've got enough. It is purely for the, well, I think we've got enough, haven't we? Or maybe not, I don't know. Am I low again? I think I'm still low, aren't I? Hang on. At the end of this lap, we're going to need 14 laps. And yeah, no, we're still low. We need to do more saving. We got to do drastic saving. Can we even do this? I mean, I don't know. Do you wish I was that small? I literally have to just coast it. Just coast it. It's getting drier and quicker, that's the problem. It's getting drier and quicker and using more fuel. Short shift to third. Let's just keep short shifting here and there. When it starts drying out, I wonder if the fuel ratio will go a little bit more the other way and will help us a bit. I don't know.
Time 2:38.52.
Brake too late. See, it now says 31.6, so, and the lap times are going to come down here. Use fifth there, save a bit more fuel. This will help with the fuel if I just through here. Because it's wet, I don't think you're going to lose much lap time with the safety car mode. Might help me just gain a little bit of... Oh no, that's way too slow. It's got no power at all in that. Maybe at the end of the straight though, you could do it. It might only go 31, you know, because of the pace of it compared to the other one. I don't know. Am I saving too much, maybe? I mean, even then, my fuel is only good enough to do 31 anyway. My fuel's just the problem. Looks like P5 is in a good position, isn't he? With the fuel, if it does go longer. Just depends how, if it is going to go to 32, I don't know. Keep saving, keep saving. It's annoying because my virtual energy can do this. Like, definitely. It's just the flipping fuel. I don't know if I don't know. If I would have opted my thing, I could have at least got P2 here because I could push more. At least we know for the next one, though. We know now what to do for that fuel ratio. What's it saying now? Yeah, I'll put 0.90, though, just to cover it for the average. Rather have more fuel than less. I wonder, they might be in a similar position anyway, the cars up ahead. Depends if any of these have already done a race. So if they've already done a race, they would have adjusted the ratio, wouldn't they? Oh, it's hot. Going lower. It's actually dropping that lap count now.
6.72.
I think we just... Oh, it's just gone up to 31.8 though. Shit. I mean, if it does go 32 laps, the cars in front are in like so much trouble. They'd have to pit. They wouldn't make it. So I don't think I will though on fuel. Is that gonna? I was gonna say that's surely gonna go green. You going to meet Mummy?
Yeah.
Okay. See you in a bit, donkey. The issue is P1 could lift, couldn't he? P1 could just lift and make sure it doesn't go 42 laps. He's got a 10-second buffer. So annoyed I didn't get the fuel ratio right, because if I did, we're dead on. With virtual energy is pretty much dead on for 32.
Was a 2:35.84.
I keep braking too late. I am going to just try and see if I can get this to 30, just to cover it, just in case, because we've got a gap to behind. So I know it's going to be really difficult with the fuel, but I think it's worth a try. Just in case it suddenly shoots up to 32. Don't use first gear. Stay in second. Stay in third, let it coast. Stay in fourth. Do not go to third, just let it coast. Right, there's a back marker up here. A bit wide.
Lap 2, 34.81.
Just dropped to 31.7 now, though. Makes me think it's not gonna go. Now it's back up to 31.8. There's another back marker there. Thank you. Hopefully this guy gets out of the way. Oh mate, don't stay in front of me for a rouge.
Lap 2, 35.27.
Thank you. Yeah, I've got the virtual energy, but I've not got the fuel, so we just got to keep doing what we're doing, though, to make sure we can get the 7 laps. I don't think it's going to go. I don't think it's going to go the M32 anyway in this one. don't think this is drying out as much as the race I saw earlier. It seems a bit wetter still. I wonder if that's why it's not going 32, because it's drier, but it doesn't seem as quick on the... It doesn't seem... there was more of a line, I think. It looked like you could see a dry line almost on the race I was watching before. God, this top is... I'm soaked. After the second race, this is going to be interesting. Right, lift. Okay, I literally lifted. How did that still get one in the wet? The car in front might not have changed his ratio either, and he might be struggling on fuel, because if he's got 3% lower virtual energy, he could be lower on fuel than what I am. So he might be having a real struggle in front of us. It'd be nice if we could grab that position off him, but we'll wait and see. Like, look how much more virtual energy than the leader we've got. It's annoying because I have a feeling he's got his ratio better for the wet, that leader. Is he not going to be quite like... How much he's using? He's going to be close... I mean, he must be quite close to running out for 31 laps, the leader. I don't know. Looks very close, like with it 5% behind pretty much. 4 or 5%. I might have to start singing Let It Coast in a minute. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. At least we're in our correct positions at the front. I know what to do though for the next race. Like I've got that ratio 0.90. Will be sweet. We'll be able to push a bit more than what I am now. Although I won't if it goes 32 because... But these cars in front won't be able to push as much as they are now because they're lower on virtual energy, so they'd have to do a lot more lift than coast if it goes 32 in the next one. If they do the next one, that is. I mean, that leader's starting to do quicker laps. Is that going to adjust this laps remaining?
Lap 2, 33.5.
31.9. Oh, shit. I can't really save anymore. So if it goes 32, I'm going to have to pit, aren't I? Because... Oh, well, I presume what the leader will do. The leader will have to back out, won't he? He would back out if it looks like it's going to go 32. So it ain't going to do that. We can probably push a bit more than what I'm doing and try and put the car in front on the pressure here, because I'm pretty sure the leader will just lift so he doesn't do 32. Oh, this car in front is backing out or something. I think he's low on fuel. Got to be low on fuel, hasn't he? Wonder if we're going to sneak a P2 here. I hope this back marker doesn't, yeah, hopefully lets us through as well. I have a sneaky feeling this is going to say 32 in a minute, because the leader's going quicker.
That time was a 2:34.59.
Is it me, or has he just shot off, like gone flat out? Surely P1's not going to make, like, chat, is P1 going to pit for a splash and dash? He's 6% down there. Well, no, he's like 5.5, so he'll probably be able to save, won't he? He'll probably be able to save it because he is a little bit further up the road. Well, that guy in P5's in trouble, isn't he? I think P5 might be in trouble, chat.
Lap 2:31.97.
Right, the leader's got to do 2 more laps with 7% 3.5 a lap. That I need to see how much I'm using per lap on the virtual energy, because even with fuel save, that's interesting.
That time was a 2:33.13.
Where is he going to come out though? Because he'll be able to push. Just depends what this car's got in fuel, in terms of fuel. It all depends on the fuel on the car in front. I don't know how much fuel he's got. Yeah, that car behind can push though. Look, he's going to catch us up, isn't he? We've got to save, so this might go. This might be close, because he's pushing now behind us. Although if I can push for 31 laps now, can't I? Because oh no, shit! Is it going to go? Oh man, don't hold us up that much that you're going to let that other car catch us up. Oh, he's going so slow. I don't know. What's the time? Like 3:30, 3:32, 33. I need to see what the timing is over the line. I think we're gonna have to do 32 laps. I mean, I could lift maybe. I could lift. Go. I've got 4 seconds. That can't be up. We'll see. No, we're not going to get on that. It's only going to go 31. I can push a bit. I think.
Lap 2:32.63.
I still need to do a bit of fuel saving though, that's all. A little bit virtual energy is fine, it's the fuel. But I think P2's got to struggle with fuel as well, hasn't he? Might need to be careful of the I know it should be. I don't think we're going to go in the time under the time. I might have to maybe have to lift it. I don't know. I don't know what sort of lap this is. No, I think we're fine looking at the delta. Not going to go under it, is it? Like, if we would have had the better fuel, we would have made that go 32 laps. Because I would have been able to push a lot more. So we need to just get that fuel ratio right, and we could have done the 32, I think. I don't know why you pitted, mate. You would have been... You didn't need to pit. He could have just stayed down and finished behind us. Yes, nice, nice, nice. Woo! We got a win, chat. Let's go, let's go. Let's go. The fuel was low, but the virtual energy was good. Woo! At least we know for the next one what we need to do with the ratio. Oh, we know what we need to do with that ratio for the next one. Oh, that was a good one. Oh, nice. Nice. Sweating. We got a bit of a gap now for the next race, so we can chill. That was a good race. It was a good race. We definitely... I think we'll go with the same strat, but when it rains, up that fuel ratio to 0.90, and that will give us the ability to push more while still saving. It will be able to save the virtual energy while still pushing on the straights, because I was having to short shift then, just to try and get the fuel. So yeah, that was nice. Woo, I am sweating off that though. Absolutely sweating. All right. But yeah, you can see if we would have had the fuel, would have easily made 32, I think. Hi.
Hi.
Warm.
Walking out of work is like when you come off a stadium.
I know. It's like there's no air to breathe. It's horrible.
It needs to rain, really, doesn't it?
Yeah, but it's going to get hotter now on Wednesday and Thursday, so... And even Friday's warmer than today.
Some more Marx's cookies.
Oh, yes. I'll have them later when I'm watching the football. Whew. Right, let's come out of here. Let's come out and chill, chat. We can chill now. I got some of me Marx's cookies for the football, chat. Get in there. Oh, I'm nice. I mean, the pace wasn't great, and we know why, though. Like, we could have been definitely quicker if we would have had the right fuel ratio. So we will be able to do the 32 laps if we just get the fuel ratio correct. Let's come out of there and sign up. We'll sign up for the next one, the 7 o'clock one. This is the one that's going to be busy, though. We won't be getting a win in this one. We will not be getting a win in this one, because this one will be a lot harder. Don't think Harry Kane's going to get a hat-trick in my opinion, but hey, you never know. All right, let's see what we gained. We might be back to... We might be close to silver 3 off that, because there's a multi... Yeah, we've got it back. We've got silver 3 back. Finally back to... We'll lose it in the next one, chat. When we die on T1, we'll be dead. We'll die T1 and we'll be back to silver 2. All right. That was pretty nice race for our stats there, so... Whew. Let's come out of there. Oh, I've noticed since the update, a lot of people are struggling to get their rank as high. I wonder if they've changed something with how much you gain, because I feel like now a bad race loses you a lot, but good races don't gain you as much. So I wonder if it's like made it a bit harder to keep the rank. I've seen a lot of gold drivers drop into silver, and I've seen people who were like quite high up on the gold drop into like lower golds. Oh yeah, we'll probably... I mean, this is me, and my luck in the top... When it's a 7 PM slot, something will happen. Trust me. Something will happen, but... I am just going to chill now. I'm in the wrong... That's not the right one, is it? I'm just going to chill to this... I'm not going to drive because... Yeah, I can't be arsed. At least what I might do is up the brake vents for quali chat in case it rains again. Get them brake vents right up there and warm the tyres up on the outlap massively, because that second and third lap are so important. They are your... If it rains in quali, they are your main laps, the second and third lap. Right, that one. Let's just go into this. I have signed up, haven't I? I just signed up then, so. All right, we're signed up to that one. Let's just go and join. Let's just go and chill in here. Let's just chill in this one. Whew. But yeah, the leader made the mistake of just pushing. He was like full on just going flat out from the start. Like he used way more virtual energy, didn't he? So 0.90. So before I start the race, chat, put that ratio to 0.90 for the wet stop. And that should give us the best possibility to make the 32 laps. I think we'll be able to do it like comfortably with that. Well, not comfortably. We'll still have to do a lot of lift and coast, but we should be able to do it without a pit stop. This is gonna. There's a lot of quick drivers in this one. Like George is going to be going again. Brandon in the McLaren is always fast. This race will be really good for him in that McLaren because of the virtual energy. I reckon that McLaren might be a bit strong here, you know, because it can save so much on the virtual energy. Yeah, that's a short one, isn't it, Randy? That short track. Yeah, that'll be an interesting race. I know I've done that before. It's normally very interesting at like the first at the start. That could be interesting if we do it tomorrow on the racing from the back account. Is it even dry on track here? Let me just load up that. What I'm going to do is just load up this quali setup. I'm going to go higher on the... I want to get this temperature in these even quicker. We'll try 70% because that should get the tyres warmed up. If it doesn't rain, then you might have to just lift on lap 4 to do the lap 5. Pardon me. My audio's gone to the stereo mono then. Oh, I need to do my go setup. Uh-oh, I'm gonna sneeze. Uh-oh. Oh, fuck off. Fucking hell. Oh my god. Literally dying there. Dying coming out of the pits. Yeah, it was a good race. And we won't get a... I mean, in this next race, just see where we can finish. We won't be staying with them really fast drivers, but just try and get a solid result in this next one. We know what we've got to do, and we now know what we need to do with the fuel ratio. So we do have them benefits that we can change that ratio to what we need, and that'll give us the fuel that we need to do the lift and coast better, because if you can carry more speed on acceleration, you can lift earlier. So that'll help our pace massively in the wet. Oh, it's hay fever, Russell. Like, this weather is... it's interesting when you've got hay fever, that's all I'll say. Very interesting. The part where we're going to lose again, though, I mean, to be fair, in that race, chap, remember we lost about 4 or 5 seconds at the start in traffic as well. So if we didn't get that loss of time and we had our fuel ratio, we'd have easily done 32 laps there. So we have to make sure, no matter what, you've got to make sure you can make 32, because if I wouldn't have got held up at the start and then we would have got our, the right ratio on the fuel, we would have pissed 32 laps, no problem. Who? B25. I don't know what you're on about. What are you on about? Let's just warm these tires up. Just trying to warm the tires and brakes up here, so I want to test something. I ain't got a clue what you're talking about. Yeah, I know. I just can't figure out what he means by the. Oh, I'm gonna sneeze again. Oh no. No. Oh. Nah. I ain't got a clue, man. Lukewarm, are you? Oh, you're on about P70 what? You're on about P27, and I thought you said P25, so I was looking at M Kamaza, and I was like, what the hell are you on about? You wrote P25, yeah. So I was looking at bloody Kamaza, or whatever his name was. So lesson learned from that qualifying before, get out the pits as early as you can and get the heat in your tires. Like, just build the heat up in your tires because you're going to need it. All right, we'll go for a lap here. Oh God, my nose! Oh, it's stressing me out. I'm gonna have to go toilet a minute, wash my face with cold water or something because my eyes are watering. I feel like I'm gonna sneeze. Please don't warm up in front of me. Thank you. Feel like I should have braked a bit later there, maybe. Oh! That was interesting. It's got to be the ride height, that. Or it could have been the downshift. What is this? I've lowered the ride height. Maybe try that. I'm going to try the preload on... See if the preload on 77. Let me just save that. I'm going to try the preload a little bit lower to see if it just helps that car when I'm lifting off the throttle. I can't even drive, you know. I need to wait for this race because it's too hot. We're just going to wait. We're just going to the quali and see how it goes because I need 7 minutes to cool off because I'm soaked. I'm literally drenched. I don't know if you can even see on the camera, but there's one bit of dry on my top. Let me see if you can see. There's a little patch of dryness on my top. I'm not sure if you're going to be able to see on there, though. Let me see. Where is it? There's a little patch of dry there. Just one little patch. The whole thing's soaked. Oh, that is minging. I'm going to stink after this. Right, let me go and go to the toilet. Get ready for this next race. I'll be back in a second. I'm going to grab a snack as well. Hit the like, subscribe. Won't be long. Oh, my God, I'm soaked. Oh. Oh, oh my God. Are you offering Graphio? I mean, I'll send it in the post to you if you really want it. Cover the cost of the top and the sweat. You can. I'll charge you 50 quid for the sweat. God. I wish I was playing. I wish I was streaming now from the freezer aisle in like the shop. I wish I was in the freezer aisle. I look old. How do I look old? No disrespect, but that's just a bit out of order. I don't like. To be fair, I know that's a hateful message because that's a lot of. I've seen it on that hate channel. Loads of people going, "Oh my God, he looks like he's in his 50s." That's not what everyone who sees me in real life says. Well, that tells the missus. They're always shocked at my age, so they always think I'm a lot younger. Well, I mean, if you watch me like 8 years ago, I am going to look older than 8 years ago, aren't I? you know when like 3 years later, you're not going to look younger, are you? Fucking hell. It's a funny thing when you get older. You normally look a little bit older anyway, yeah. Yeah. Normally, like, you know, when we first started streaming 8 years ago, we probably would have looked a little bit younger 8 years ago, but yeah. Alright, let's come out there anyway. I'm gonna go and see what this lobby looks like. Oh my God, sorry. Oh. Oh fuck. Oh. Right, starting now. Am I even gonna survive in this heat, chat? I am. I'm soaked. I'm drenched. I know why they started doing that thing as well, that hate channel, because remember I said how old that knobhead looks? And to be fair, I think I was right. I think he's at least, I think he is in his 60s, that knob. But yeah, looks like, because I slagged him off for how old he looks. I think they've all like started it because they're a bunch of little girls, aren't they? It's funny. Oh dear. They all love to hate. I don't give a shit. Fuck the haters. Right, let's wait for this. Oh, that's the wrong one. It's doing that weird thing again. It's doing that weird thing again. Let me go into this. 18 degrees. If I had a temperature gauge in here now, because the PC's on, and that curtain's blocking off that, I do have a little bit of air coming in with the window open, and obviously, obviously because I've got the window open and the fan coming in, so it's got to be, I reckon, about 33, 34, 35, something like that in here now. It's probably about 34 degrees in here now, what we're streaming in.
Maybe 33. I don't know. I mean, it's still like 28 outside, but then with the PC and that. Hot. Yeah, I know that's the only thing I do worry about with the PC. That's why I'm not streaming in the peak heat of the day. And one benefit is the sun's on the other side of the house now. So we're on like, oh my god, this lobby's quite stacked. What the fuck? Whoa. This lobby's very stacked, chat. Yeah, this is pretty damn stacked in here. Okay. Let's get that set up ready though, because we know that we need to get out that pits as soon as we can. And the thing is, I've got to get this Go setup ready as well. Once we click it, start driving and do the Go setup. Gonna see how this reacts now. I don't know. It's very, very loose, this car with this setup. Is that all? Is that all, Huey? Let me just go and still too much that for me. Way too much. That's just for your one room with it in, isn't it? So you've just got it in that one room, haven't you, the AC? I presume that won't be a whole house, will it? Because normally a whole house you're looking at like 5 to 6K, I would think. Maybe more. I don't know. Probably more. Well, yeah, Land Jones. So the thing is now, in the mornings, this is hotter in here because the sun goes on that window. But in the evenings, it's a lot cooler in here because I can have that patio open and the sun's on the other side of the house. So it does stay a little bit cooler. So you got the AC for you and your golf sim. The missus is in the house sweating her tits off. She's there baking, literally dripping with sweat. You're there just nice and cool, swinging away. Nice. Oh, do you know what? That's not even cold anymore. That had ice in it before, but it's gone warm. The drink's still cold though. The drink is cold. Right. Let's get ready. Wonder if it'll tell me on my weather forecast, like the rain. Gonna go straight out here and I have got that 70%. Super sweaty. Yeah, you will do in America. I would think the majority of people in America will have AC. Just not really a thing here. Right, so we're going to go straight out and then go straight on to Go Setup. Come on. Because we want to be out as early as possible here. Alright, let me do this now. Launch. Alright, this is where we want to be out as early as possible. The weather's saying rain. It's saying it's gonna rain, look, in 1 minute. So we want to get the heat in for this lap because the second lap will be our quickest lap. Come on, tires, warm up.
we're getting into the AI talk again. So anyway, what's the score predictions for the footy tonight? I'm gonna say 3-1 to England. 3-1 to England tonight. Right, it says rain in a minute, so I presume it's going to start spitting in a bit. So that second lap is where we want to get them temperatures nice and warm. This lap, the temperatures are not going to be there. I wish I knew how to do whatever they do to get them temperatures in. Them people that just get the laps straight away. I mean, they probably close over their brake vents almost fully, but I find the brake, you get like brake fade with that. Yeah, that's a lift. When did it rain on that last one? Was it on this lap? Did it start raining on our first flying lap, was it, before? You're right, Brian. Thing is, with being ranked 28 in air chat, anything in the top 20 should be should in theory gain me DR. I don't reckon it's going to rain in this one. It's not going to rain, chat. We're not going to get rain this time. Look, the rain's disappeared. So yeah, it doesn't rain every time in quali. That's just, yeah, okay. At least we know we'll have 2 more laps of grip anyway. Maybe I should have, oh no, we still got 3 more laps, so we should get the temperatures up a bit. I don't feel very comfortable at getting a very good lap in though with this car. Definitely in quality, it just feels too loose. It feels like it just wants to slide.
Time 2:21.08.
Alright, we're getting a little bit of temperature. The next lap will be the main lap, won't it? I think, looking at the temperatures. That was a bit scruffy. A little bit scruffy.
Time 280.85.
Oh, I didn't get the line right. That's shite. Weird through there. It's gone. Oh, we'll have to save it for the next lap. Okay, we got one more lap, so we'll back out of that and just try and get these right tyres warmed up a bit. It's just that I don't know what it is with this setup for this track. It doesn't feel stable. It feels like the rear's just floating. I won't push these right-hand corners because we need to go at least. We need, I mean, at least an 18.2, don't we? Minimum, really. These are going to be well into the 17s here. I just don't know if we've got the pace in this car. Like, normally I'm at 18.1, 18.2. We've done 18.0 in the Merc. But this car, on this track, I just struggle. Let me just scrub that right tyre a bit and then do it again here. Just scrub the right tyre a bit and then... Don't want the left tyre being too warm though. It's at 80 now. Should be alright because it'll cool down a little bit, won't it, the front left? Right, let's... There's a lot of time to gain on that final chicane if we get it right.
Lap 224.59.
Come on. No, it's... I fucked it. I fucked it. Can't... It'll be invalid lap no matter what. Damn. Oh, shit. Well, we definitely had half a second minimum in us there, but oh well. With them tyres in that condition, it would have been at least an 18.3, I think. But yeah, I don't think an 18.3 would have even been that great. I think we would have been lucky to get a top 10, but I've totally messed up there. Oh, shit in hell. That's not good. That is not good. I've plebbed it. Massively plebbed it. I'm annoyed at myself. We're going to be down right at the back of the grid here, chat. That's not good for our race. Shit. Crap, crap, crap. We're going to be... Yeah, I presume we're going to end up... I mean, these are all going to go quicker, surely, because that was a terrible lap. Like, there was at least an 18.3 in there. There was 2 temps in the last corner alone, I think, so... F. Yeah, we're down to 20. We're going to be really in trouble in this race. In big trouble. It's going to make... I mean, we know it's going to go 32, though. We know to do fuel saving. See if we can just gain some back. If we can get a top 15 from here, we'll be fine for DR because we're ranked 28. But really, we should be doing better than that at this track. It's a bad qualifying for me. It's a really bad qualifying. I plebbed it. We needed to nail it in this lobby as well. That's the annoying thing. Where is an 18.3 though, just to see? It's still in the top 10. Yeah, it's still top 10 18.3. Should have took it easier. I should have just been a bit more safe and just took the lap with the better tires. Just let it come to me instead of pushing for it. That's Nisman. In P12, that's Nisman. Do you not remember Nisman off Gran Turismo? Vidmar is Nisman. Oh, it's so far. I'm kind of hoping there's a bit of chaos at the start. Like, we need to be in the top 15 after lap 1, really, just to give ourselves a chance of what we need to. Because I won't be able to overtake at the start because I'm running the aero. I'm running that higher aero. Like, I'm running 10 wing because I know that it'll help in the next stage.
Drivers go to the grid for a race start.
All right, let's just go with it and see what happens. Right, let's get this on. So we're down in P24. That's a pretty awful qualifying. Pretty awful quali. There's a lot of fast drivers even behind us here as well. That's the thing. Like, Moran in the Porsche is really quick. He just goes flat out the whole race. Be interesting if he knows you've got to save fuel because he normally never saves. Yeah, I mean, I messed my lap up, Gav. I know I should have been able to get an 18.3 because I think was I a 10th up even on the first sector? Literally the first sector, which has only got one corner in pretty much. So we were a 10th up there. There was probably 2-3 temps in the middle, and then there was at least 2 temps on the last corner. So I think an 18.2, 18.3 was doable, but I got a track limit, which means I didn't get it in. So screwed it. I screwed it. Right, let me just get these wet tires ready. And we want to go to 0.90 on that part, don't we? Someone's on the wet tires in P22. I bet you he's loaded the wet setup up. Oh my god, he has. Look. P22's on wet tires, chat. Oh shit. This could cause an issue. That's a Lambo in front of me. Oh no. Oh no. He's on wet tires in front of me. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. Oh no. No. Oh shit. I mean, he could go bowling if he doesn't realize he's on wets. I'm surely he would have seen that he's on wet tires. Is he going to try and survive for 8 laps on them? And then that won't work. You got to pit anyway with fresh wet. I mean, and fuel it so he can push. Maybe I don't know if that's a deliberate strat. It might even be a deliberate strat.
Green flag, green flag.
I was backing out then, but wow, he just braked in front of me. That Lexus just like almost slammed his brakes though. Yeah, I've got no straight line speed. Nah. Well, that's... He's out. Well, he's not out. We're through that position. At least we've gained positions. Can't see. There's 44 cars in the race, to be fair, Gary. It is a 44 car grid race, and I did mess up quali. And it is stacked, so... I mean, I'm ranked 28th, so... Technically, we're now 7 places ahead of where I should finish. Someone's just died or gone wide. My car's so slow on the straights, that's the problem we've got here. I mean, it'd be interesting if some people haven't put a wet setup on, though. Like, we definitely got our tyres into a zone pretty, like, with the extra downforce. I think at the start of the rain, it seemed to help me. Be careful of this car because it just behaves weird on these corners. Yeah, it is epic, isn't it, having like this amount of cars in a race.
233.08.
That Corvette's a bit worrying because I know that that's going to be quick on the straights and I've got no aero. Oh my god, how did I stop myself getting a track limit then? That was close. You're too far back there, Mr. Corvette. Ah. I hope he doesn't go for a weird lunge here, this car behind. I'm going to cover it in case he does.
1.29.
There he is, look, he's... I knew he was going to do it. I didn't trust him. I should have backed out. I should have given myself space there. That car's going to wait. I knew he was going to do that, chat. I knew. I should have covered it. I mean, he's dangerous though, so I'd rather him in front of me. In all honesty, I'd rather that car in front than behind. Because I think he's going to be a bit dangerous. Don't know how it is in the wet. I mean, it depends what setup people are running. It's more about the setup, I think. Whether I'm running a wet setup now, so that's why we're struggling a bit in the dry. Because I've gone with the wet setup and I've got wet aero on. So I've done it to try and help me out when it rains, because it's more of a wet race than it is dry. So I don't see the point in running a dry setup. We just need to make sure we change all the TC stuff when we pit as well. It won't be dry as a bone in a minute, Gary. Just wait and see. Just wait and see how wet this will get. You're about to see some heavy rain. What you Michael Fisher? Oh shit, understeer. Because we're running too much aero, it's understeering like crazy. We are. Oh, there's a car off. All right, that's a free position up to P19. Now, we know we can do 19s because when we were in clean air before, once we got clean air, we went straight into the 19s, didn't we? So we are losing quite a bit with this traffic, but I'm just trying to do a little bit of lift and coast while we're in it. So much understeer on the throttle. Let's see if it paid off in the last race, though, didn't it? The strategy worked for us in the last race. I don't know if in here people are probably still running a dry setup and we'll just deal with it because they're higher skilled. So it probably might not work as well, but I'm sure there'll be at least one or two cars that makes a mistake in the wet. Maybe me. I might. It's very possible I will be one of them. Just keep saving while we're in this traffic.
8.53.
You can see how slow I am on the straight. Massively down on these straights, but there's a lot of fighting going on up ahead of us, so. You understeer on. It's corners like that where you lose because you, with the lower rear wing, you can throttle to rotate, and you just can't do that at the moment. It just understeers when you throttle it.
Lap 2, 20.60.
Right, that's one position. That was, we played that quite smart, so I just backed out. I knew they were going to go side by side. The only thing is, will he get me back? Because I'm running that high aero, so he might just get me back here. That's a track limit, isn't it? So I think that's our first one, though. Yeah, it's our first one. We're okay. Some of these cars look very sketchy, so when it rains, like the rear looks loose on them, so it doesn't look like they're all running wet setups, to be honest with you. From what I'm looking at, the way their cars are driving, looks like they're on dry setups. Yellow flag, someone's off. Oh, he's gonna have to wait. The freebie. Well, that's painful for him. He's having to wait for ages. Oh, look at that train of cars that he's got to wait for, chat. Oh, that is so painful. Lap 6. Note it down, chat. Lap 6. We'll see what happened to him. That rain's early. That's earlier than what it did before, chat. That, oh my god, that could be a problem. If the rain hits earlier, that makes it, oh, that's going to be interesting. Because you've got to do 8 laps. Do you reckon we can do it? We should be able to do 8 laps still, I think. We have to do 8 laps. Otherwise, you won't make the, you need to be further forward here. This is going to be, could be a bit of a problem. This is a lap earlier than I expected the rain.
20.56.
Right, it's getting slippery. I can feel it there. I'm going to put that slip angle up a bit because I know that it's getting slippery already. You can feel it. Jesus, yeah, the grip's going. Oh no, I mean, it only gave me a 0.75 actually. It's not too bad. Yeah, it's damp now, and the fast wipers are on. We've got to pick this lap again. Gonna have to be lap 8. You can't stay out. Well, you can, but I think you'll lose time. My Corvette's fighting with the Porsche in front. Right, it's getting tricky. So that's interesting because he's struggling more than me there. I had way more grip. So he's obviously running lower aero, isn't he? There's a yellow flag here. Someone's died somewhere, but I don't know where. Probably after this corner, maybe. Oh no! It's Boothby! What the fuck's happened? No! Boothby's dead! What's happened to George? Oh, some people have stayed out. That's a big mistake. I'm pretty sure staying out is a huge mistake. Unless you can cope with it. Where's my pit box? Where is it? Okay, we can go straight in. All right. I know why the mediums are staying out. I understand it because they can make the end easier by pushing, but I don't know how much you'll lose by staying out in the wet because it gets really wet. Yeah, it's gone. It has gone. Right, what we need to do is get that to where we need it, 6, 7, 10. Right, I can go after that car. Oh, I had to lift a bit. Right, some people have stayed out, haven't they? So we should get a couple of positions back. We should get a couple of positions back, I think. He's running lower aero than me. Come on, this is where we need to fight back a bit. Come on. How late can he brake with his aero? Oh, there's another one off. Remember, we need to save fuel, and yeah, I've got to remember that I need to lift and coast, don't I, on this thing? Don't go too aggressive, I've just remembered. Obviously, I wanted to get that position, but we need to start saving big time. Because we need to do the 32 laps worth, don't we? So yeah, let's just get that fuel under control and start saving. Nearly forgot about that. If people start pushing, don't worry about it too much because they're going to have to pit. Yellow flag there, I'm not sure what for. This is the only problem with this bloody car. Hates that corner. Alright, P16.
Lap 3, 13.68.
Oh shit, I forgot about braking early. Shit. P13, so far so good. Let's see how this goes. Well, it's a bit wrong line there, but didn't mean to shift like that then. I was trying to get the TC. I might change the TC in a minute 'cause it's getting heavy, isn't it? Just gotta try and do it every corner pretty much so we got the pace at the end. Just keep saving. This is a massive lift and coast session now. Oh no! Whoa! What the hell? I'm out. I've damaged my tire. What was that? What? I've got a wet setup with 10 aero. I'm out, chap. I'm out. Oh, that is a shame. We're out. How the hell did that go? Yeah, I'm completely out. I'm out. That is bizarre, to be honest with you. I have to repair it all as well. I mean, I'll just pit and repair. That's ruined. That's ruined a really good chance of a result there, chat. Because that was so bizarre though, because it just hasn't gone like that at all in the previous race. The car was no issue there. That is just so strange how that snaps. I honestly don't know how that snapped like that. I mean, we got a mass. We're out, chat. This is a lap. We're losing a lap just in the repairs. Oh, I'm fucking annoyed at that. We got another chance on Friday, but oh my god, like that. I think, do you know what it is? My TC. I had 7 on the traction control. I upped it, didn't I? Because it felt. I even said then I'm gonna probably have to up it, and I did. I was waiting to see how it felt. I should have went up to 7. You're a. Oh my god. There was an easier top 10 in that. I really feel there was an easy top 10 that. Yeah. I'm going to fuel up because I can just... I mean, I might as well. I might as well put fuel in now. Because, yeah, we got damage anyway, so we might as well. I mean, we're out the race though. We're going to get lapped and have to start letting everyone through. So I just should have put the TC up. I think that's my fault for not putting the TC on to 7. I knew about it because I did it in the last race. I'm really pissed off with myself there because that would have been a top 10. I'm pretty confident we would. To be fair, I know that Reddish struggles in the wet as well. Oh, fuck me. Friday we go again. We can do this again on Friday. Chat, we've got the pace. Better qualifying. The strategy we're doing now as well. Keep the strategy the same with the wet setup. And then make sure we put that TC to 7 early though. Just go 7. As soon as the rain's heavy like this, just go to 7. Like, we're miles behind now, aren't we? Miles behind. I've got a cold front left as well here, so... We're basically a lap down from where it was before. I'll let this man through after this corner. Can't really lift here, so... Man, that's annoying because we would have been behind these cars. We were just behind pretty much, weren't we? This is the battle we were coming up to. Ah, right. It's going to take a while to get that grip on that front left though. I'll just keep going because it might save a bit of DR, chat. That's the only thing I can fight for now. Just saving a bit of DR because 2 or 3 might die. 2 or 3 more people might have to pit and then might crash anyway. We're miles behind anyone in our race, so aren't we? Look at the gaps. Although there's 2 in the pits. Might be able to fight them because they're in the pits obviously repairing damage or something. I really think like the pace looked good in the wet, and I think our pace would have been good with the strategy we were running by using the wet setup. But just that corner there, it's bizarre how it went because maybe was I too tight maybe on the line? Maybe I was on the dry line too much, like too tight in. Oh, that front left, the front left has got no grip. I need to get that heat in the front left. The front left's at like 37 degrees. No wonder it didn't grip in then. What a donkey. Still need more heat in the front left. It's not... What's it on now? 39. So yeah, it's still struggling for temperatures. Man, this looks wetter than the race before. I don't know, like it looks a little bit wetter. Yeah, this is the battle because the Ford that we overtook is behind us. And we had way more grip than him, so we would have been in this battle fighting with warmer tyres, and I reckon this could have been a good fight for in the top 10 here. It definitely looks wetter than the first race, you know. I don't know if it's just because we got more cars in front with the spray, but it looks very wet. See if it shouldn't slide as much. Yeah, it's not going to slide as much now. I can obviously unlap myself, and now my tyres are coming in. I'm allowed to do this, so I'm going to do it. I'm sorry. And I've got a car that I'm racing in front, so...
Time 2:43.
Just don't think he realised that that was for position. This is wetter than the race we had before, chat. Way wetter. I have to let him go again, but I reckon we're quicker once our tyres are up to temperature than these. That was a big save, that though, to be fair. That was nearly goner. It's quite awkward because we got cars that... Car behind's not back marker. That's the car we're racing, so... I just think I've got more grip than them. Look, I can push more, and then also I don't need to save fuel, so if I get a chance, I've got to go for an overtake. I have to. Man, this is definitely wetter than that last race. Gotta be. It's so wet right now. That Corvette looks like he's struggling up there. I'm allowed to unlap myself. That's the thing. I don't have to stay behind, and I need to because there's cars ahead that I can catch. So I've got to try and push. It's frustrating. It's frustrating because I'm pretty sure we go quicker, but they're having to fuel save, but I can't just launch it because they're technically a lap ahead. And he's so slow through here. He's not gonna let us go. I know why he's not, but I feel like if he lets us go, we're gonna get away from him anyway. But oh, he's so slow through there. I might. He doesn't want to let me through, and he's gonna probably cost himself more time by not letting me. I get it. I understand. But I'm quite a lot quicker at the moment. I think I'm over a second quicker. Oh, no. My fault. I didn't think it'd break that early, to be fair. Now I've got to let this car through. So this is just like, this is where you just end up in a spiral because... Yeah, I think we could have caught that car P30, but probably not worth it, is it? We're just going to piss these off, but I don't think these are going to make it to the end, by the way. They're not. The cars in front are not making this. Because it's going to go 32 laps, chat, and they're not making it. They'll have to pit. They're definitely going to have to pit them. You got 4% error on the front there as well. That Corvette is really struggling for pace. We're going to be back on him again. What I should try and do is try and get through when this car gets through, because this car in front is going to overtake him. So pissed off with that spin before. It's annoyed me. So the Corvette's definitely good in Sector 1, but then he struggles so much in this middle bit. So he's obviously running low aero, isn't he? Because then he struggles from now till the back straight, and then he's quick on the back straight again. So that Porsche will be all over him here. Oh my god, that rear just went. Yeah, my car does not feel right, to be fair. I might just park it, chat. I think we're just going to have to park it. The car feels dead. I can't even... I've got to wait here. Alright, let's go out here now. I might have to park it. It's just going to keep doing that. I don't know if the rear tyres are worn a bit more or something. It's sliding every time I go 10 corners. Might be better just to park it. Don't know if it's because that front left is new and it's got a big difference between the rear left. I don't know, but it feels dodgy. And we've now got 12% damage on the front anyway, so... Oh dear. With this heat, I think I'm going to just park it. Can I park it? I don't even know how you put your handbrake on, actually. At least we got a win today, though. We did get a win. Just a shame that I lost it in the main one when we were on a good result from where we started. Let's just see how this is. It feels like the front's...
Lap 2, 54.54.
Bit of a lighting bug then on the track. Oh shit in hell. See, it's doing it again. It's starting to go there. Did anyone see how many points I got in that first race? I didn't even see. The annoying thing about this race is, chat, Friday's race won't be as busy. It'll be busy, but it won't be as busy as this one. You alright, Bella? You warm out there?
Lap 2, 37.74.
You alright, Pierre? Ah. Oh well. One good one, one bad one. What the hell is that noise? One good race, one donkey race. I mean, we were in... What position was I in when I binned it? Like, we started in P24, but we got ourselves in... We would have been fighting in the top 10, but I plebbed it and binned it. The first race had won, but it wasn't as busy as this one, but still. I think we should have been fighting. I reckon we could have fought for a top 8. Like, don't know, depending on what other drivers have done, I don't know, but I do think a top 8 was on the cards. No, we were literally just behind the top 10, PO. We started P24 and we were gaining, and then the car just snapped. I mean, it was weird because it didn't do it at all in the previous race, but maybe I just got too aggressive on the throttle, I don't know. Or we had the TC slightly lower, so could have been the TC setting. It was on that corner there, but that's the weird thing is, like, it's obviously drying out now, but I didn't have any issues with that corner at all in the last race. Nothing. It was perfectly sound through there, and then suddenly it just went on me. I might as well just finish this race. Nothing else to do anyway. I'm watching the football after this, so... Yeah, we're definitely losing a lot of lap time with that front damage, though, because we should be probably at least a second quicker than that there. I can actually go down on that that now, though. It's drying out a bit. Doing it again. I don't know. Have I done something different with this setup? Surely I put the same setup on, but what? It wasn't behaving like this in the first race. Did George make it back to the pits, by the way? Or was his car totaled when he binned it? Gary, thank you for the 42 months, man. Smash that legend mode there for Gary. Appreciate it, mate. Pio doesn't know what it's like to have a milestone, Gary. And Mr. T as well, legend. Smash that legend mode for both of them, chat. Appreciate it, both of yous. A lot of months between both of you there. A lot of months. At least we are going to hopefully get this car in front of us. Yeah, I know. Did he get back to the pit, Sander, or was he beached? Did he lose a tire or something? It's annoying because like it went so well at the start, and like we were looking like definitely a top 10 at least, but totally fucked it. Rob, thank you for the 46 months as well, legend.
Lap 2:34.
Smash that legend vote for Rob as well, chat. This front damage is making us lose a bit of time, but hopefully we can just get 1 or 2 positions to limit the damage. Yeah, oh, it so destroyed him totally. Damo, thank you for the 59 months as well. Smash the legend over there for Damo as well. Appreciate it, man. You know what he's trying to do. Theo, thank you for the gifted membership, you donkey. He tried to hit himself with a gifted membership. Smash that legend emote there for Pio, chat. Appreciate it, mate. Unlucky. Shit aim, mate. Absolute shit aim, Pio. Yeah, losing a lot of front aero now. You can feel it now. It's drying out. The understeer. It's like a bitch to turn. He's funny, isn't he, Pio? Yeah, 2034 he'll eventually gift himself one. I haven't got any to do, Pio, I don't think. No, I've used all mine, haven't I? I used all mine, so I can't hit you, mate. Unlucky, Pio. My theory is here. I know it's not much, but we might actually be able to get a P30. Better than that. It's better than not finishing because P30 hasn't got enough fuel. He's gonna have to pit. So I think we'll get him if we just push a bit more. We are gaining on him already, so even though we haven't got the damage, we are gaining quite a bit. Well, we're P32 at the moment, to be fair. The car in front's starting to push as well now, but he can push on the fuel as well. I wonder why the Imola setup was so much, it's like so much more stable for the wet than this wet one was. I might have to see what it is that's different between the two setups that I don't like about this one, and maybe just alter one thing or something. Ronaldo what? Scored 2?
That time was a 2:33.82.
What are you on about Deep Forest for? What the fuck? What, out of the rumor, I mean, I think the first track we're going to get on this game is going to be Daytona. I think that's obvious, isn't it? Like, they kind of hinted at it, or, you know, you've also got the potential. I think the 3 tracks that are going to come to this game are Daytona, Watkins, and Road Atlanta. I would like to see Daytona first, though. I hope Daytona would be amazing on this game. It'd be how racing should be at Daytona. We won't mention what I'm comparing it to, but I would love Daytona on this game. Shut up, Pio. Right, at least at the moment now, if P30 has to pit, which I think he will do, we've jumped him. And he's also binned it somewhere, so... P29 looks like he might have to pit. I don't know how much we're gaining on him, but... I mean, we were 3 seconds quicker than his last, like the last lap, but... Pikes Peak, no interest, man. I told you about this already, you little donkey. Doesn't bother me, Pikes Peak. It's a time trialing track. No interest. Doesn't bother me one bit. It would not be enough to get me to play. Like I've said, the only way I play Gran Turismo again is if they fix the fundamental problems of the game. Fix the fundamental problems and I'm game to get on it, but the way I feel at the moment, there's just no urge to play it. If I get an urge to play it again, I will, but I'm not going to do something that I haven't got an urge to do, so... Unless I wake up and feel like, oh, I feel like playing Gran Turismo today, I won't be doing it. I mean, I can't say that that won't happen in a month's time or whatever, but at the current, how I feel currently, there's no urge to play it, so I wouldn't be playing it. I'm so confused. Why am I getting blinded by... Oh, fuck off. The sun is reflecting off a house behind me, off the window, right into my eyes. The fuck? Blinding me. I can't see shit. You think it's confirmed? Probably, it's possible. I mean, I don't think... Is it actually confirmed, or are you just making shit up? I mean, it's possible, but it doesn't interest me, because that's just a time trialing track. It's not a track you're going to get racing on, is it? Obviously. Oh, the Corvette's binned it as well. And he's out. Well, that's a freebie. Yay! If I can get this car in front, although he's picking the pace up now, this car in front. Shit. Oh my god, that fucking sun is pissing me off. I can't see shit. Why would it do that? It's reflecting the house. Like, I mean, one wouldn't mind, but the fucking house is right. How is that happening like that? I can't see shit. Like, seriously, that's off-putting. I need a visor. I swear this is drier than the this is weird, this race, because this is dried up quicker now as well than the previous one. Definitely dried up quicker, hasn't it? There's an actual dry line in this now, look. Pissing me off. I can't. It's getting right in my eye. It's annoying me. Hopefully it'll stop reflecting off that building in a minute. Like, the sun's on that side, but we got behind our house, obviously, it's another row of houses, and the sun is directly in the window, reflecting onto me. Yeah, but it'll go lower, won't it? And it'll obviously move. It actually looks like it's... No, it's still right in the flat bang. Yeah, I've got a big glare in my eye now.
That time was a 2:32.70.
I genuinely don't know if doing this on the wet bit actually does much, because whenever I look at the temperature of the tyres, it doesn't seem to affect them when you go on the wet bit. It might do something, but I don't think it's that drastic. Right, that Lambo's screwed. At least we're going to get a P30. Get in there, Lewis. P30. I'm annoyed that I plebbed it, actually, because if I wouldn't have plebbed it, I would have been ahead of this car. Would have been one position higher up. Yeah, PO never tells lies. Never. But Lambo needs to pit anyway in a minute, so doesn't really matter about him, but... He let us through, didn't he? We caught back up the Corvette that we binned it behind before. The one that we lost about 20 seconds to, that's in P12. We've caught back up. That, I mean, I know we've got the fuel, but it's annoying because, yeah, we would have easily have been well into the top 10 here, well into it. Someone gone on dry tires. I mean, that might work actually for him, but no, it won't. Why would you do that? Why would you pit with that amount of time to go? Unless you just want to get the fastest lap of the race. The only reason you do that is to try and get the fastest lap of the race, because it's probably going to take 4 or 5 laps to warm the tires up. Well, that was lucky. I got a really good run through the Rouge and that, so. You never know, that medium runner could bin it. And we'll get our rank 28 back. Well, was there a little issue with YouTube then or something? Because we binned it. we were fighting for a top 10 after qualifying P24, messed up quali. And then we binned it after we were fighting to get in the top 10. Plebbed it. So I had to pit and repair it all. I pitted and repaired and just went back out. Try and save a few positions. At least we won the first one. We did win a race. We won our first attempt at it. So all is not lost, but in fairness, it wasn't as good a lobby, so nowhere near as good a lobby. We can go again Friday though. Luckily this series has 3 attempts. And yeah, we just need to be a bit more, we need to make sure in that Friday attempt I put that TC onto the extra level. So it doesn't catch me out again. My tires are overheating a bit. It's way drier. This is so much drier than that last race we did though. Like, way drier. You know, lower these TC settings down a bit. They're probably holding me back a bit there.
Time 2:30.37.
My rear tire overheating a bit. Oh shit. It's gonna be a track limit. We got one more to go. What position is this car in that we're catching? P11. Oh, I'm getting a lot. My tires are overheating here. One more lap I've got to try and hold on for. I'm burning my tires up. I hope this car doesn't cause me a bit of an issue here. Because he's obviously not fighting anyone, but he is a lap ahead, but I want to try and at least hold on to this P29. Mad that the difference between this race in terms of the weather, it's totally different for how quick it's dried out and everything. Some people had to pit to make it 32 as well, chat. I kind of want this guy. He's not fighting anyone, so... I don't think he's going to let us through, but in theory, he could let us through because he's not fighting anyone behind us. Yeah, like, you should just let us through if you're having to save like that. It's not going to lose you a position. Oh, shit. All right, made it through anyway. We're okay. The fuck's that car just done? He just cut the corner. Ah, reddish. Oh my god, we would have had... Looking at this chart, I mean, the cars that we would have been ahead are in P7 and 8 in here. Like, what the... We blew. We absolutely blew a good result here. Oh... Like, we would have been ahead of them once we binned it. Obviously, we binned it, caught back up to them. But, like, yeah, I think we would have been on for a top 6 or 7 looking at that. That is really annoying. Oh, wow. Shit happens. We were ahead of the Ford before I binned it. We were like quicker in the wet, weren't we? We got away from him. And then these 3 cars here, I think we would have been ahead, like fight maybe with the P7 or even ahead of him. I don't know. That's a shame. We could have had a really good result from that. I'm so annoyed at myself. Oh, wow. We got another chance on Friday. We do have another chance on Friday, so it's not all lost. We can go again on Friday. Just one silly little loss of grip and boom. I think we would have lost PR there. I just want to check something with that previous one. How many points did I get for that? 283 is not too bad. I mean, it wasn't, obviously wasn't as dead as I thought it was, that lobby. There was obviously a fair few drivers in there, so... oh, I didn't realize the guy who was in the BMW that wasn't saving was a gold driver before that we beat. So that's not bad. That's not bad. Right, we probably just lost a shit ton in this one, though. Just lost a shit ton, haven't we? Let's see how much we lost. We lost 1 down by carrying on, chat. I bet you... Oh, I can only imagine George. What did George... Lost 2 down from gold. That sucks, doesn't it? So we're back to silver 2 now, though. We're back to silver 2. Oh, for God's sake. That sucks. That sucks. Oh, well. One stupid mistake probably lost us a chance to get up like a third of the way through silver 3 there. Balls. Massive balls. Anyway, I'm going to head off, chat. The football's on. I can't be bothered watching the replay, to be fair. It's too hot. It's too hot. It's too sweaty. I need to get a shower before the football starts, so I'm gonna go and watch that. I think it's just a membership milestone. So if you've done the membership milestone tonight, thank you for doing that. I will see you tomorrow, chat, first thing in the morning. So we'll do probably on the other account, or I mean, we could try and push the R on this account a bit, but I don't think there's a point of doing that first thing in the morning on the main account. So yeah, we'll see. I don't know what we'll do in the morning tomorrow. We'll see. I don't know if we'll go on the main or the second one. We'll make a decision. But thank you for coming in. Appreciate you turning up. I need to go and get a shower because I'm soaked, and I need to go and make some dinner because I'm starving. So I'll see you then. Take care, everyone. Bye.